obviously, we just had Halloween a few days ago. Now, that's an interesting day, isn't it? You know, when the kids come out and they dress as a whole bunch of different weird things and ask for free candy. We've kept that tradition for years. Like, oh, what are you dressed as? A princess. Now I demand that you give me a huge Snickaloaf. Like, jeez, kid, here's your Snickaloaf. And just throw it at the kid, knock him out. What'd you do that for? And so, you got that going on. Look, they even were celebrating Halloween in my local doctor's office. I came in there, ironically, and, you know, they had a container filled with, let's say, free saran wrap that said take one per customer. I looked around. I'm like, hey, look at this. Nobody else is in the office. Seems like they met their quota. I'll just take this whole thing and return it for Christmas. Fill back up again. Here you go. I borrowed some. All shapes and sizes. I had to do some Christmas wrapping. Don't ask. But anyways, those doctor office visits, those are a weird thing, aren't they? They ask you for the weirdest thing, like urine samples. Like, here's a cup. I want you to go in that dirty ass bathroom, and I want you to fill it with your urine. So you go in there and it's like, alright. It smells in here. Hold on. Can I have a cup first? No, I gave you your cup. You're supposed to fill it. No, for water. I need a drink in order so I can pee. Don't you understand how this works? Oh, okay. Taking the doctor's a thing or two. Okay, yeah, here's your cup. Yeah, let's do an exchange. I don't want you holding on to that while you're holding on to... Yeah. So I get my cup of water. And I drink my cup of water, and then I go back in there, and I'm like, okay. Alright. Oh man, you're pulling the toy. I can't go now. Here, I'll turn this way. Alright. That should be enough. Go back out there. Here's the the cap. I need a cap. Good thing you have that rubber glove on. Here you go. I'm gonna take it back. What do you need now? My blood? Mrs. Dracula? No, we're good on that. Sure you are. But I can only imagine the weird factories that they send this to, okay? I mean, you know, it's like where they send this some weird factory in China where they collect urine samples. Oh, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out mental illness. We're going to cure it for once in our life. Same place where they figure out all this technology shit. You know, I'm trying to clean up for the kids, but yeah, I was thinking of shit. It's not shit though. It's not. I mean, the technology is bewildering. Excuse me for my language. And so, why am I saying excuse me for my language? Last time I went down to the neighborhoods, the kids were on the bikes. They're like 6, 7 years old, like excuse me, but we swear in this neighborhood, so now I know. And so, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, the doctor's office. So, it's like they're trying to figure out these urine samples and trying to cure mental illness. Oh, I think I get it now. Something about the chemicals. We figured that out years ago. We're trying to figure a way to rewire it. Well, maybe if they drink their own piss, we can clean it out. I don't know. You have to drink some kind of liquid serum to rewire their brains. Have you thought about that? Oh, this is getting nasty. That's a thought. Speaking of which, Asia, that's a weird country. It's where my mom hails from. She escaped that when she was a child. She's like, that's it, I'm going to Chicago. And she's a normal one in the family, so I don't know why she rolls her hand up like that. So I don't want to hear it, Mom. Eventually, her mom came and followed her. That's it. Your dad's dead. I'm coming to be with you for the rest of my life. I'm going to live in your house, and you're going to like it. I'll come live in your sister's first for a few years, and then I'll come live in yours. Terrorize your grandchildren. They're going to love me. But, it's another thing. Korea, that's a Taekwondo is their official martial art. I was in martial arts for a while. I had the coolest martial arts instructor. He actually got ideas from the children. The children will be in the Taekwondo school, and they're like, hey, how about we do jumping jacks right now? And Grandmaster Lee would just be like, hey, right, that sounds like that. He wasn't that old, but right, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, And why is it that Koreans always sound like they've just been smoking ching and chong their whole life? Oh, okay, yeah, next, we gonna do some calisthenics. It's just part of jumping jacks, but one time I was in there. He's the coolest guy. I was in there, and I was kicking, the bag, and comes in. Oh, Instructor JR, what you doing, sir? Alright, sir. I'm just kicking the bag here, and let me turn the music down. No, I like the music. Music good. You should play this in class. Sir, it's Slipknot. I don't think it'll go well. The parents wouldn't approve of it. Unless we do have some metalheads in the crowd. I know Johnny's dad loves metal. He just looks like the type. But, so these thoughts have crossed my mind. Eventually, I worked my way up where I had mental illness and I couldn't do Taekwondo anymore. I was working 2 jobs. I was working as a martial arts instructor, and then I started working out in the gym. I'm working at a gym, at a, export. It stands for extreme sport. Man, I had the time of my life in there until I developed mental illness. I was, cutting it up with the boys, and the girls would, join in, and we'd go in the in the hot tub and just kind of chill there, and work out. It was the best time of my life. I was to the point where I was working way too hard. Not working really way too hard, but I was staying up way too many hours working back to back. Right about mental illness, and I had to quit right before I almost got the best girlfriend ever, and my parents stole it from me. It's ridiculous, man. They caught me with saran wrap. Well, like, we're gonna have to end this relationship right now, Johnny. I'm like, that's not my name, it's JR. Whatever, it's Johnny today. And so, that was my dad. He can neither remember my name. Too much beer growing up. Now he calls it Bud Dummer. I'm like, Dad, I understand. So, I had to end the relationship, the boyfriend-girlfriend thing. But that was the best year of my life, 19 years old. You know, that experiential change of life. You know, where you have your first, official boyfriend, girlfriend, or it's, usually 18 or 19. You know, that's when you have the solid one. And, one where you can actually have fun with. If you know what I mean. It's just that, we don't have to all get to enjoy high school that much because, we're busy doing homework and stuff like that. Come on, let's get real. In case I missed something, then I want to know what I missed. Of course, we had the lucky ones in high school. They were just the cool ones. But for the rest of us, we had to wait a little bit longer. So the parents let us have some authority in our lives. Fine, do what you want. You're 18 now. You can do whatever you want with it. Just don't let me know about it. Okay. I don't know why I had to mention that. I was gonna hide that from you anyways. But yeah. But no, my dad decided that he caught me with one of those rubber things, and my parents were like, yeah, what are you doing with this in your wallet? I'm like, yeah, about that. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. How'd that get in there? What are you doing with that in my wallet? And I'm like, son, I know what you're thinking, but this isn't gonna work out. I'm like, okay. So I came up there one day, and I'm like, listen, this whole thing that we got going here that we started, it's ending today. I had to be the man. I felt so good about it. Now, today I'm like, you feel really good about it because if you've seen it, well, I don't know. I'm just guessing she's one of those people that over time she didn't age well. Look at me. We grew up in the 90s. We didn't age well. We grew fatter as we got older. We didn't keep our weight class. That's what we did in high school. Some of us went back to the gym, the lucky ones. Did I mention who they were? I always do that in front of the camera. What's that about? You ever pick up those weird things from your mom and from your dad's side, or from your mom's side, especially your dad's side? He does the weirdest things, you know, like for example, there's this little mind trick that you can do. Don't try this unless you want to ruin somebody's life. But some people in the neighborhood were messing with me and they're like, do your dad. I'm like, You know, so now, just on command, when everybody says something, do your dad, I'm like, You know, and it's the most annoying thing. I'm like, where did my dad get that from? I like to know. Just the weirdest noises. And the thing is, especially when you sneeze, I mean, it'll be time to sneeze and you wake up the entire neighborhood at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ha! You know, and it's just the weirdest thing. I mean, it's a little weird thing. You know, just with their mouth as they get older, and then you start to do that. And what's up with that silly walk? It looks like you're drunk no matter where you're going. You're just kind of walking like this. It's the strangest thing. Anyways, that's my time. That's only about 15 minutes long. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoy that. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay caffeinated. Peace.